the truck, I cannot stop to retrieve it. I'll have to call the warden to come and get it for you. So hold on tight to those belongings. If you're taking pictures, I do suggest you have your camera phones or your cameras out and ready. There's lots of animals out there, and I can't always stop for every single one. They certainly do not stop for me, so it's best to be prepared to get that perfect picture. Lastly, please refrain from making any noises at the animals or yelling or anything like that, because they can get scared pretty easily, and we don't want to do that. With that being said, our first stop is the Little Missouri Forest.
¿No quieres hacerte acá de este lado porque no te
Animal I
mueves
see
en el
is
centro?
actually on the far right here. That's the okapi. Hey guys, please remain seated at all times. The okapi is very shy and reclusive, and a lot of people think it's related to the zebra because of the stripes on its leg, but it's not. It's actually the closest living relative to a giraffe. We know the two are related because they have very similar facial structures. If you put them side by side, they're almost identical.
¿Cómo se llamará esa vaina?
The okapi wasn't discovered by Western civilization until about 1901. Also, the big black and white bird you see on the right here, there's two of them.
Mira, y hay otro, ve, como un caballo.
Saddle-billed stork can grow to about 5 feet tall. They have a 9-foot wingspan.
Mira, mira, mira.
It's about as wide as the canopy over your head.
Qué pretty.
Pretty big bird. And on the right is the bongo. The bongo is also known as the ghost of the forest because it's very good at hiding. Their large horns lead back, which allows them to get through thick and tangled underbrush much easier. An easy way to tell the males apart from the females is by looking at their necks. The males have much darker necks than the females. You see a couple more bongos up top there on the right.
Mira, varios. Sí.
See what else we can find here in the forest.
Qué pretty.
Oh, up here on the left. It's going to be a little hard to see, but there's a black rhino up there.
Oh, un rinoceronte.
The black rhino can get up to about 3,000 pounds, and it has low natural predators. That is David Bradley because it's post for its horns, which are made out of keratin. The same stuff are fingernails and hair.
Wow.
There's a greater kudu over on the left here. That is a female greater kudu.
Ah, no la vi.
Because only the males have
Parecía un venado.
the females stay attached to the
Hay que estar
body,
vivo.
while the males stay by themselves. And it looks like we're now heading out of the forest and into the Sapi River.
Debe haber algo en el agua.
Not seeing much in the river just yet. Let's try our luck up through here. The first animal I see here is on the left. That is the pink-backed elephant. They get their name from the coloration of their skin during mating season. And they have a 7 to 9 foot wingspan as well. I see a Nile hippopotamus. It's going to be down on the leftovers in that corner here. When the hippos look on about 85 pounds. It's also one of the most dangerous animals in Africa because it's territorial.
Oh!
Come out of the water at night, which is and down here on the left is the Nile crocodile.
Ahí tienes la escena de un cocodrilo.
The average Nile crocodile is about 16 feet long and weighs 500 pounds. They also consume about half their body weight per meal.
Por acá no hay nada, por acá no hay nada.
So they'll eat about 250 pounds of food per meal. Quite a bit of food. If you ever see a Nile crocodile hanging out with its mouth wide open, that's not really meant to scare anybody. That's just how they regulate their body temperature. Since they don't sweat, they have to let all their heat off their mouths. They're also very gentle with their eggs, and they keep their eggs in their mouth and move them around between their teeth, and that also known as the upside down tree because it just looks like it's sitting straight out of the ground and it's stuck its roots out. Its leaf will for about 9 months out of the year, and it can store water in its trunk with its trap. The water stored in its trunk will be consumed by animals while migrating, or when it's thirsty, it can't find water anywhere else. That gives it its second nickname, the tree of the tree. The really big tree you saw when you first came into the park today is also called the tree of life. If you look closely, you'll see that it's a baobab tree with leaves. There's also over 300 different animals carved into it. Pretty cool. Looks like we're now entering the African savanna, and it is looking a little quiet out here.
Parece la misma África original,
A little bit outside, yeah. Probably taking shelter under some trees or something. But I do see some on the very far right there, so let me get a little closer to them so everybody can see what I'm actually talking about here.
¿Qué hay ahí? Parecía un ñu. Parecía un ñu.
See if there's anything over here on the left side. And if you look on the left, inside the cave there, you'll see the African wild dog. It's also known as the pigeon dog because of the pattern on its fur. They're the most successful hunters in the wild, catching about 90% of the prey they hunt. The way they catch their prey is by chasing it until it passes out from exhaustion. Common misconception about them is that they're related to hyenas.
Mira, ya también lo ven. Ya, ya.
They're more related to the dogs that we have. Also back there on the left, I see some sable antelopes, the symbol of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. They're actually pretty tough. They go head-to-head with lions. They are not scared of their predators at all. The horns are sharp and then pretty far back, so that helps prevent animals from snapping onto the body. The large structures we're passing right now are actually termite mounds. Termite mounds are made out of dirt, spit, and elephants will use them as scratching posts, and goats and other smaller animals.
Mejor tapa la silla, yo me mojo.
They stand right on the very top, and that way they get a 360-degree view of any predators that might be coming out.
La silla primero. Ah, esos sí son los ñu, los de allá arriba. ¿Sí?
Coming up on your right, I see some wildebeest. They have one of the largest migration patterns on Earth. 1.5 million to 2 million of them migrate every single year. They also learn how to walk and run within the first 15 minutes of life.
Oh, I see a giraffe on your left. It's up to be right up your side.
Mira las cebras, ¿ves? Las cebras, ¿la viste?
Coming up on your left is the Maasai giraffe. The Maasai giraffe is the tallest land animal on Earth. They grow anywhere from 18 to 20 feet tall. In fact, they're so tall that when the babies are born, they drop 6 feet straight down to the ground. They learn how to walk and run within the first hour of life. If you look over on the right, you'll see the Hartman's Mountain zebra.
Yeah.
I know those are Hartman's Mountain zebras because of their stripes. The stripes are thicker in the back and they get thinner as they move forward. No two zebras have the same stripe pattern because they're all unique besides our fingerprints. Also, folks, just a quick reminder, we do permit lap seating for small children, but please do not lift them up into the air like baby Simba. You're not baby Simba. Thank you. What's on the other side of the savannah here? I believe I saw the backside of an elephant over on the right. You can't see it anymore, but let me try to check my shortcut out here. See if we can get a little closer.
No estaba el elefante.
My shortcut is just up here on the right. Here we go. Nope, never mind, that's close. Nope.
Nada.
Alright, well you have to look back a little bit. But there is a
Ahí
man.
está, lo ven.
Hey guys, once again, please remain seated.
Ahí está,
at
ve.
all times.
Está saludando, ve.
This is a real truck, and I am really driving it, and you can't really fall out of it, so please do not stand up. Alright, we do have to take this super old rusty bridge here. It does shake quite a bit and makes a lot of noise, but I think we should, or I should be safe because I have my seatbelt on. You guys just hold on tight and don't make any sudden movements. There you go. Pretty cool, it's fresh. There's about 3 zip ties holding the bridge together though, so I think we should be good. Oh. Hi, baby. In the back, baby. Let's go. Right, we all made it off the bridge and into the red play pits. I'm seeing some tusk marks in the clay coming up on the right, which could be a good sign that we might see some more elephants around. They like to eat the clay because it provides them with nutrients. So let's be on the lookout here. Fair warning though, those marks could be a little old and the elephants could have migrated elsewhere in search of food and shelter. But we'll look for them anyway. Let's see if we get lucky and find a couple of them out here. I don't think I see any just yet. Let me turn the corner up here. Oh, I believe I see some elephants down by the water up there. Yeah, I'm going to pull up right next to them, see if we can spot them down by the water before they get out. Once again, these are African elephants, and one way you can tell them apart from many others is by looking at their ears. Their ears are actually shaped like the continent of Africa. Oh yeah, get your cameras ready, folks. This is a great picture here. There's about 4 elephants in the water.
Wow. Uno pequeñito.
And now we're coming up on the greater flamingo. Once again, folks, please remain seated at all times. If one more person stands up, I'm not going to stop the truck to look at any more animals. So if someone's standing right next to you, please tell them to sit down. Thank you. This is the greater flamingo, the lightest shade of pink out of all the flamingos. They get their color from the brine strip bait. They are born gray, so if you see some gray little fuzz balls in there, those are the newer flamingos that just haven't gotten their color. But they will eventually. By the way, that's an odd shape for an island. I don't think I've ever seen one shaped like that before. It looks kind of familiar, but I can't really tell what it is. Guess we'll never know.
I know, I want to, we're switchers, okay? Right here.
Alright, we're getting really lucky with the animals out here because I found a lot of white rhinos up here. Including a baby white rhino that's a little further down there, but we'll see him in a second. So the white rhino here is actually twice as big as the black rhino. They can get up to 6,000 pounds. Despite their name, they're not actually white, they're more of a gray color. They get their name from the Afrikaans word white, which means wide because they have wide mouths. I think the name kind of just got lost in translation now. They're also pretty blind. They can't see more than a couple feet in front of them, so they mainly rely on their hearing to get around. They have very sensitive hearing. They kind of bump into a lot of things while they're walking around, which is fitting because a group of rhinos is actually called a crowd. A crowd of rhinos. Let's see if we can spot the baby. Oh yeah, the baby's right here.
I mean, it has one. It only has one low hand.
Alright, we do have to be very careful up here because we're now entering cheetah territory. And cheetahs are very, very hard to see because they're good at blending in with their surroundings. So you have to look closely if you want to try to find it. If you see one, let me know. Oh, you see one? Well, I can't see it because of the rain, but I believe you. So the cheetah you see there, the cheetah is the fastest land animal on Earth. They can run up to about 70 miles an hour, but they can only maintain that speed for a couple hundred yards. Cheetahs are meant more for sprinting, not long distance running. Their tails are as long as their bodies, and they use them as a counterweight to help them turn quickly while running.
¿Ah? Era como un gato
They can run the
grande
length of
chita
a
ella.
football field in about
El animal
4
más rápido del
seconds.
mundo.
They also take about 4 strides per second. That is very, very fast. They're actually not considered big cats like lions and tigers because they don't roar. The cheetahs mainly just growl and purr like really big house cats. But please do not try to pet a cheetah like a house cat because their claws never retract. That does not sound like a good time to me. Their claws are also very big and very sharp. They dig them into the ground while they run. That's one of the reasons they can run so fast. Over on the right side here, I see a little monster box. Looks like he likes getting wet. Quick story about the monster box. There was only about 17 of them left out in the wild in Africa because of poaching. A farmer in Africa actually took them all in, kept them safe on his farm. Now there's thousands of them on reserves like this today. Not many out in the wild just yet, but on reserves they're starting to get the numbers back up.
Ya para mí.
If you look down here on the left in this very last hole on the side of the hill, you'll see a warthog sleeping in there. Warthogs are burrowers, which means they dig those holes, and that's where they live most of the time. They sleep with their tusks sticking out of the holes to ward off any predators, and they're in the same family as the domestic ravens. I also see some ostriches down here on the left.
Oh, un avestruz.
You see those ostriches? There's some ostrich eggs right there on the right. If you see these eggs on the right, you'll see that they are very big eggs, which makes sense because the ostrich is the largest bird in the world. They're also flightless, so they mainly use their wings to help them steer while they run. And they do run pretty fast, about 35 to 40 miles an hour. Each one of those eggs weighs about 3 pounds. And a full-grown human adult can stand up and look in the ground. Very strong. And it looks like we are about to enter a gaudy glen here. Magadi Glen is where the warden lives. That's his house right up there. It's usually pretty quiet around here. There's not a lot of animals around, but the warden does like to keep one specific type of animal here at his house. And I'll tell you why in just a second, because they don't like the rain, so I know exactly where they're going to be. Yep, there they are under the roof. It's the Nigerian dwarf goat. Looks like one of them took the higher ground there. They are adorable. But that's not why the warden keeps them around. The warden keeps the goats safe here at his house. In return, they provide them with very nutritious milk.
Sí.
Milk that you can then sell or turn into cheese. It's very valuable here in the village. They're also good for the ecosystem around here. They eat all the bad weeds and other plants in the ground that other animals won't. They can eat quite a bit because they have 4 stomachs, very similar to that of a giraffe.
4 stomachs.
Which is why the giraffe and the dwarf goat both have bellies. Also, those may have looked like little baby goats, but they were fully grown adults. That's as big as they're going to get. safari, I just want to take a little time to talk about conservation. If you'd like to help out with Disney's conservation efforts, you can donate to the Disney Conservation Fund. Any dollar amount you'd like, and Disney will reach that donation dollar for dollar. If you'd like to help out, you could do it at any of the retail or merch shops at the park. Just go to any register and let them know. And if you weren't well enough, we're now going into the Splash Stone. Made it. And we're back for basic and just like it only took us about 2 weeks to get that, which is considering